Mr. Thiersch.
Good morning. John Thiersch, Jefferson County. So this morning on the agenda you have the certification, the annual certification of your inventory of the county. First, I would like to point out that you are each going to be signing a verification on oath statement, and 2 out of 3 of them are incorrect, since they all refer to Phil Johnson instead of you individually. So you might want to fix that before you sign it.
3 times. Puts me on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take sole responsibility, I suppose that's probably, no, it's not proper. So here's why I wanted to speak about this inventory thing. You may or may not have noticed in your correspondence packet for this week that I wrote, I copied all 3 commissioners on an email that I had addressed to your IT director, Mr. Shambly. A couple of weeks ago, he wrote an email in which he stated that the majority of all the equipment that was surplused by the IT department was in fact transferred to other agencies. And I found that rather difficult to believe, so I researched it via public records and found that precisely 1.3% of all of the computers that have been surplused by the county since the start of 2011 have been transferred to other agencies. All of the rest of them, with the exception of 7 computers that were actually broken, were sent to recycling, which, as we know, ends up in the hands of kids in Asia who deal with all this toxic waste. So, you know, you've got a problem with your staff accurately reporting to you factual information. When somebody writes an email and they state something definitively, like the majority of the equipment is transferred to other agencies, they either are ignorant of the facts or they're deliberately covering up what's going on here. I don't know which is the case. I don't really care much. What I do know is that you folks are being given inaccurate information by your staff. And if you're going to be signing your name to this inventory that says you're certifying under oath that this information is correct, I would be a little bit reluctant in your shoes to sign such a statement. Now, I know that you randomly go around and check to see if, you know, what's on the inventory list is in fact there. But that doesn't really attest very well to the accuracy of the rest of the information. A random check is, I don't know, I'd be kind of reluctant to sign that statement. But, you know, I think the more fundamental problem is the truthfulness of the information that's being sent to you. That's a fundamental problem here. Thanks.
Thanks, Tom. Who would like to be next this morning? Please.